archetype. Libra energy is charming, cooperative, and beautifully balanced. Like the diplomat who knows how to handle a crowd, Libra sets out to charm the world so as to accomplish its ultimate aim, a permanent state of harmony. This harmony is quite different from the perfection of Virgo. To Virgo, the end goal is purity. If things need to get reshuffled so that it could get down to that messy, impure thing at the bottom of the stack, it has no problem putting on its hard hat and going at it. But that ugliness is something Libra finds distasteful, and would rather instead focus on all the things that are going right at that moment, instead of all the things going wrong. This tolerance and peaceful view of others is one of the most soothing gifts Libra has to offer us. Another way to describe that tolerance would be to say that Libra finds the beauty in things. Beauty, in its highest and most refined meaning, is something that connects us to an ideal. The room is beautiful because it reflects the ideal room. The painting is beautiful because it reflects the ideal flower that was being painted. The person is beautiful because they embody an aspect of the ideal human, which of course shifts and changes depending on what you personally find to be ideal. The beauty of Libra is the beauty of a symphony, as well as the beauty of a harmonious social interaction. It's the energy that keeps the peace and allows people to live together and not end each other. What Libra is trying to teach us. Libra at its best is the quiet power that effortlessly contains the madness surrounding it. It's the person who can end an argument with one well-placed compliment, or the final stroke of the brush that harmoniously pulls the whole painting together. It's the social grace that keeps the family peaceful, and the diplomatic solution to the impossible paradox, even and especially when that seemingly unsolvable paradox lies within two sides of one's own brain. But above all, ideal Libra finds its true home in cooperative partnership with its equal. Relationships are the lifeblood of Libra, and this energy quickly deteriorates without them. Secure Libra uses its tolerant attitude and eye for beauty towards making those around them feel at peace, while at the same time, remembering to use that same tolerance and eye for beauty on themselves. Ideal Libra always keeps track of what is fair and just behavior, and always makes sure all sides get their needs met. Secure Libra doesn't sacrifice its own inner peace just to keep up an external peace. It allows itself to be contradictory or indecisive at times if that's what the moment calls for, so that in the end, it can know the healing powers of a harmonious life not just intellectually, but from a deep inner knowing that comes from actually living it. In short, ideal Libra aims to bring a sense of harmonious, balanced fairness to life, which when done well, is truly a gift to us all. Shadow side. What's wrong with balance and harmony? Nothing so long as it can resist the temptation of harmony at all costs. Insecure Libra has the same end goal of harmony and balance in all things as secure Libra does, only it doesn't take the time to make sure it's a balance they're willing to live with. The easier, low-hanging fruits of peace and harmony often accomplish little more than to suck the life out of a situation. For example, how do you manage to have a nice meal with your transgender daughter and your Republican great-aunt without any fights? Why, you keep the conversation strictly about the weather and your shared dislike of long lines at the grocery store, of course. And during the painfully awkward dinner that ensues, insecure Libra wonders why everyone is so unhappy. They've kept the peace. Wasn't that the goal? But what insecure Libra cut out in order to attain that easy peace was any sense of meaning. Shallow superficiality is one of the three heads of Shadow Libra, and one that makes a mockery of the high art of truly finding a balance between pairs of opposites by basically pretending that the hard stuff simply doesn't exist. The second head of Shadow Libra is found in the easy peace of just letting the other side win. The sacrificial selflessness and martyrdom of not wanting to make waves turns the Libran energy into nothing more than a codependent pushover, with an unconscious filled to the brim with passive-aggressive scale-balancing remarks left unsaid in the name of politeness. This form of insecure Libra, if left unchecked, creates an inability to make even the simplest of decisions, only proving to those around them, as well as to themselves, that they really should just let other people make the decisions. The third and final head of Shadow Libra takes this easy piece we've been talking about in a slightly different direction. Instead of being superficial or an indecisive pushover, it buckles down on its own viewpoint, which it adamantly believes to be most fair, and with harsh black and white clarity, seeks to rebalance the scales. I have seen many a person with strong Libra energy in their charts turn to activism, oddly enough. But it makes sense if you realize they are doing it because they feel called to bring things back into balance. To short, the main goal of Libra is to indeed find and keep the peace, but never at the cost of their own inner peace. The goal of Libra. Wherever Libra falls in your chart is where you have the gifts of patience, tolerance, and being able to bring the baser parts of yourself up to a high shine. It's where you have the diplomatic skills of keeping the peace and righting all wrongs so as to bring all sides back into balance. In short, your soul has taken on the goal of learning to embody some form of beautiful ideal in that area of your life, so long as you don't succumb to the many superficial forms available for achieving that beauty.